Golden penthouses, private jets, rallies that pulse with energy.
You know, if it rains, I'll take off my hat and I'll prove.
Donald Trump's spending habits aren't just big, they're unforgettable.
By the way, whose car is this? Who is this? I like this car. Is this your car?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm buying it. I need it fast. I'm buying it.
But where does all that money actually go? And how has his approach to spending shifted over the years? Today we're diving deep into Trump's empire, the real estate, the luxury, the high-stakes campaigns, and even higher-stakes controversies.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
You gotta see this guy. Oh, I don't know what I said. I don't remember. I want surveillance of these people that are coming in, the Trojan horse. I want to know who the hell they are.
This isn't just a story about wealth, it's a story about legacy. So buckle up for the story behind the world's most infamous lifestyle. It all starts here, Trump Tower, New York City. Back in the early 80s, this skyscraper wasn't just another real estate project. Costing a whopping $200 million, it was Trump's golden ticket to fame. The marble floors, the gold-covered elevators, everything about Trump Tower says, "Look at me." Before Trump Tower, Donald Trump was still the son of a successful real estate developer. But he wasn't yet Donald Trump, the brand. He wanted more than to be his father's successor. He wanted to be an icon. And that's exactly what Trump Tower gave him.
My name's Donald Trump, and I'm the largest real estate developer in New York.
The building's grandeur was meant to symbolize power, wealth, and the relentless ambition that would come to define Trump's empire. And let's be clear, every square inch of Trump Tower was crafted to send a message. Gold accents, marble everywhere, mirrors and glass to create a world of pure opulence. But why stop there? Once he had Fifth Avenue in his grasp, Trump went global. There's the Trump International Hotel and Tower in Las Vegas, with construction costs reportedly around $1.2 billion. Then there's Trump Toronto, another towering monument in his signature style. And in Dubai, he partnered with a Saudi developer to develop Trump-branded luxury real estate in the Middle East. But to Trump, these properties weren't just businesses, they were pieces of his legacy that would outlast him. And nowhere is that more apparent than Mar-a-Lago, the grand estate in Palm Beach, Florida, that's partially mansion, partially private club, and altogether Donald Trump. Originally conceived by serial heiress Marjorie Merriweather Post back in the 1920s, Trump bought the property in 1985 for around $10 million. Then he took things a step further, transforming the 58-bedroom private estate into a membership-based club and expanding its luxurious facilities. He added a spa, tennis courts, and multiple pools, making it an elite hub in Palm Beach society and offsetting the high costs of maintaining such a sprawling property. Trump's eye for extravagance infused the interiors with more gold-plated fixtures, ornate chandeliers, and elaborate decor, adding his signature style to Mar-a-Lago's already grandiose look and boosting the property's worth to over $350 million. But Trump's taste for luxury doesn't stop at real estate. In fact, you might say that luxury is Trump's favorite language. Take his New York penthouse, for example. In the heart of Trump Tower lies a 3-story apartment valued over $100 million, mixing classic art, marble floors, and gold accents everywhere. It's the over-the-top in the way that only Trump could pull off, and it's no coincidence. Every detail was created to make a statement. The penthouse even has murals of ancient gods on the ceiling, evoking a sense of power and timelessness. And Trump doesn't just live in luxury, he travels in it too. Meet Trump Force One, the customized Boeing 757 worth over $100 million, with an additional $10 million in gold-plated seatbelts, mahogany accents, and Trump's name boldly emblazoned on the exterior. For most people, flying private would be the height of luxury. For Trump, it's just another means of broadcasting his brand right there with his luxury golf courses. Trump has invested millions in golf courses around the world, each designed to be top shelf and Trump approved, with immaculate grounds and luxurious clubhouses. Take, for example, the Trump National Doral in Miami, bought for $150 million with over $250 million spent on renovations. Or the $60 million Trump Turnberry in Scotland, At that price tag, these aren't just golf courses. They're a core part of Trump's business identity, a space where he can indulge his love of golf while turning it into yet another business. But business isn't all Trump's about. He's also a prolific collector of rare, one-of-a-kind items that many can only dream of. Valued at over $1 million in total, Trump's car collection isn't vast, but it's undeniably curated. He's owned a select few high-end, limited edition vehicles throughout his life, each worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Take, for example, his Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, estimated at around $120,000, or his Lamborghini Diablo, which can fetch over $200,000. And it's not just cars. Trump also has a fondness for fine watches, having spent around $500,000 on high-end pieces like brands from Rolex and Patek Philippe. But beyond the cars and watches, Trump's also a fan of rare memorabilia, as evidenced by a short-lived stint as the owner of the New Jersey Generals and the now-defunct USFL. In addition, Trump's acquired historical memorabilia like items associated with former presidents and other iconic American figures. These artifacts aren't just for show. They serve as a bridge between his love for history and his public persona as a patriotic leader. And then there's the art. Trump's taste in art is as bold as the man itself. Once, the billionaire displayed a $20 million Renoir painting in his apartment. Not to mention his properties like Mar-a-Lago and Trump Tower, which are decorated with an eclectic mix of expensive classic landscapes to contemporary portraits. But there's another unexpected way Trump spends his millions. In 2016, Trump took his spending in a bold new direction: a run for the White House. His campaign was unlike anything we'd seen before. He poured $66 million of his own money into the effort, fueling huge rallies and a relentless ad blitz. While most candidates leaned on traditional strategies, Trump broke the mold. His rallies felt more like rock concerts than political events, captivating audiences and redefining the modern campaign experience. But with the campaigns came controversies and legal expenses, which have piled up significantly in recent years, estimated to be over $40 million for legal battles related to his business dealings and post-presidency investigations. These expenses are part of the post-presidency reality for Trump, and they're a new type of high-stakes spending, one that could have lasting consequences. And all of that leaves us with one question: will this legacy of high-stakes spending truly stand the test of time? As we look back at Trump's empire, it's clear he's always played by his own rules. The world may watch, critique, and question, but for Trump, that's just part of the plan. If you're in Trump's shoes, how would you spend your billions of dollars? Let us know in the comments below.